Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the WWE Mattel Series 55, the Phenom, the Undertaker. No doubt about it, one of my favourite wrestlers, my favourite wrestler of all time, followed closely by Brock Lesnar and Triple H. This guy is fantastic. Was lucky enough to meet him back in 2004 when he came down to Australia for the SmackDown tour. Just an amazing wrestler, amazing performer. He's obviously been on a good run this year. He's had quite a lot of matches, which is great, which makes me worried a little bit that maybe he's coming towards the end of his career and this has been his farewell tour, so to speak. I really hope that is not the case. I love watching this guy wrestle. He's just such an entertaining character as well. A lot of mystique around him. And quite a cool Undertaker figure as well. Not one that I actually got to see a lot of. And what I mean by that is I stopped watching wrestling shortly after Undertaker won the World Heavyweight title against Batista at WrestleMania in 2007. And I didn't start watching again until 2012 when Brock Lesnar returned and The Rock. So there's a whole chunk of time where I'm yet to actually see what happens. But from what I know, Undertaker was World Heavyweight Champion quite a bit during that period and had some great matches as well, and I'm pretty sure that's actually where this attire that this figure comes with is from. Although having said that, it is an earlier Undertaker figure, you can see, or Undertaker themed figure, by the lack of tattoos on the chest there. I remember when he was the biker, he had obviously the Sarah tattoo, and then he got that removed for a period of time. I'm pretty sure when he switched from the the slacks to the tights, it was Survivor Series 2005. I remember Randy Orton had won a really good Raw vs SmackDown match. Undertaker comes out in a coffin, beard and everything, just looked awesome. And then from that point on, started wearing the tights. Had a great match with Kurt Angle at No Way Out 2006. That was one of my favourite matches of all time as well. But really cool looking figure. It's got a nice shot of Undertaker on the left there, which actually is the exact same shot they've been using of Undertaker this year for Hell in a Cell and SummerSlam and even Survivor Series. I'm not sure why they're using that shot rather than, I guess, a more modern Undertaker. Maybe it's because this is when Undertaker was really strong. I don't know. But a cool looking figure. Very excited to get it opened up, out of packaging, and hopefully give you guys a cool review. And taking a look on the back, same shot of Undertaker, looking pretty sinister there. Other figures in the set, this is actually a great lineup. We've got Sting, John Cena, El Torito, Corporate Kane, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, and Charlotte. That's a solid lineup. Well done, Mattel. So with that, let's get Undertaker opened up. Okay, and here we have the Undertaker opened up and out of packaging. And initially, I was really hesitant to pick this Undertaker figure up. The reason for that is I thought it was a straight-up repaint of this Undertaker, one of the first ever Mattel Undertaker figures. And it pretty much is a straight-up repaint. There is obviously some differences with the logos on the tights. There's no colour on this arm where there was previously. The face is different, which is good. And I guess that was enough for me to get it. Bloody Mattel, good marketing. I'm a sucker for Undertaker figures, so nicely done. You got my money. But anyway, we'll take a look at this guy. Great face scan. One of my favourite Undertaker heads. I think Mattel did a really good job with this particular one. The only thing I don't like, and I'm not sure what it is, but with a lot of their figures, they do like the two-toned chest piece where it's been painted and that. A lot of the other figures, the Undertaker ones that were there, had bad smudging on this this part of the tights there, which is a real shame. Moving down, obviously, nice detail on all the tattoos on the arms. I have no clue what's going on there. It just looks like a mess of ink, but still pretty cool. Taking a look on the tights, that is a sinister looking face on the side there. And it is the exact same on the other side as well, just for my own purposes. No, it is different to the WrestleMania 30 Undertaker, which I'll bring in for a comparison shortly. In terms of articulation, he's got a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed arms, swivel in the bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel wrists, swivel waist, legs move forward and back, bend at the knee, swivel in the boot, and swivel in the ankle. So your standard range of basic Mattel articulation. And just for comparison, I've got him here with 3 other similar Undertaker figures. One thing that is really good is they are actually all different, which is nice. I think my favorite of the 3 in terms of faces is this one, but in terms of body and everything, it is the WrestleMania 30 Undertaker figure. But yeah, all really cool. And I guess a side-on view as well, just so you guys can see some of the differences in the figures. So how does he stack up against some of the other Mattel Undertaker figures that have been released? Well, in terms of a basic figure, I think he's one of the better ones that have come out. The Elites are a lot nicer, if I'm honest. There are an abundance of Undertaker figures out there to choose from. Having said that, if you find this guy and you're a big Undertaker fan, then I think he's well worth picking up. The face scan on this guy is probably my favorite out of all the Undertaker figures except the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker. So on that basis, I'm going to recommend this guy, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review on the WWE Mattel Basic Series 55, The Undertaker. One quick thing I want to add on to the end of this video, if you guys know what attire this Undertaker is from, what match, what year, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. I can't remember him wearing it. I know he had something similar when he versed Kurt Angle, but it was white at No Way Out 2006. But again, it's been a long time for me. So let me know in the comments below.